For years and years, I have been so all or nothing with my makeup. I am either bare-faced or I am completely full glam, full beat photo shoot ready. But I think I've actually come up with a quick 10-minute makeup routine that I don't completely hate. I start out with the e.l.f. Halo Glow, and as you can see, I'm blending it out with my hands. Sometimes I use a brush, but I really like the way it looks when I blend it out with my hands and then just quickly go over it with a sponge to make sure that everything's smooth. And I know that this shade looks really dark on me, but my body is a lot more tan than my face right now, and it all comes together in the end. Then I go in with the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, and I'm applying just a little bit of that in a few key places, and then I'm actually letting it sit on the skin for a little bit while I go in with the Milani Silky Matte Bronzer and just add a little bit of dimension to the face. You could totally use a cream bronzer for this step, but I like using the powder since I'm not using a lot of powders in this look, so it just kind of helps set things a little better. Then I am blending out that concealer, and I'm going to just take what's left on the Beauty Blender and take that across my eyelids just to give a tiny bit of coverage there. Then I'm going in with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Powder. I'm setting under the eyes and really just the center of my face so that I don't look too shiny, but I'm still leaving a lot of that glow. Then I'm taking that same bronzer and that same bronzer brush and just sweeping that across my eyelids to give a little bit of depth there. Very quick and easy, and then just a quick little nose contour. Then I grabbed the Milani Luminoso Baked Blush and I'm popping that on. Such a beautiful blush no matter what look you're doing. And I run a little bit of that across the eyelids as well, and even a little bit on the forehead. Now it's time for brows, and oh, I just wish I was one of those girls who could just run some brow gel through her brows and run out the door. But you have to have brow hairs for that. So I am taking an e.l.f. brow pencil. I didn't mean to use so many e.l.f. products in this look, but I do love e.l.f. Anyways, I'm just filling in my brows a little bit, then going in with the Essence Pure Nude highlighter and just adding a little bit of glow to the cheeks and down the center of my nose and even in the inner corners of my eyes, just to give a little something to the eyes. Before going in with mascara, I'm using the e.l.f. Roller Lash, I think it's called. Just popping that on, and then for lips, I do like to overline them a little bit, even though this is like a quick, more natural look. But having the lips just gives it a little something, so I'm using the MAC Whirl Lip Liner, and then I go over it with the MAC Lip Glass in the shade Can't Burst This Bubble. I'm not gonna lie, this does not do it for me like full glam does, but sometimes you need to have a quick look to go to when you're running out the door, especially as a mom.